Well, good morning, YouTube. We are back from Bunyan. It's actually Tuesday. I didn't end up working yesterday. I had some stuff to do around the house and everything. I think we got back at like midnight or 12:30 and stuff from Bunyan. We had about a 12-hour drive, 11 and a half, 12-hour drive. I live right by the high school, so the traffic's always a mess in the morning. Anyway, yeah, Bunyan, it was a fantastic time. I met a lot of great people and we had a blast. So there were Logger Wade, Let's Dig 18, Jason Works a Lot, Skitter Cav, Stump Jumper, MSL Logging, Thomas Hilton, I think Michael Berg was there, the Chipper guy, Excavating 320. Sorry, I kind of was trying to go through and remember. There was a bunch of them there, and it was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, I had never met any of those guys in person before, so I wasn't sure 100% how it was going to go. I figured Wade's booth was going to be busy. It wasn't bad on Friday at all. It really wasn't that busy. The weather was great. I think it was like 67. But we got to spend a lot of time talking to Wade and Ann, and they're great people. It was a blast. We ended up, I guess it was, Friday night and Saturday night. Both nights we went to dinner with everybody, so I didn't get any footage of some of that. I don't know if anyone else did or not, but yeah, trying to go to restaurants and for a party of like 28 or 32 people. It was chaotic, but I had a great time. I haven't laughed that hard. I can't remember how long. I got a video up yesterday kind of going over a recap of everyone that we talked to, some of the things we saw. Like I said, I didn't get a ton of it. It's my first time to Bunyan and my first time meeting a lot of these guys, so I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, go for the experience and just meet them and kind of just get to know them, and then, without having the camera just shoved in everybody's face. And I just really wanted to meet, Jason Works a Lot and Chris and Logger Wade and all those guys, so I really wasn't as concerned with the camera and kind of shooting all that. Next year if I go back, I definitely probably will. I just wanted to kind of visit with everyone, get to know them, and just have a good time. I don't actually think I filmed anything on Friday when we were there. I may have done a little bit of stuff with Jason Works a Lot, which that guy is a riot. If you haven't checked him out, be sure to check his page out. Jason Works a Lot. Yeah, he's the crazy Russian that he's just crazy. So he's a good time. We had a blast. My wife enjoyed it. She went one day and everything, kind of met everybody, but then her and Wifey Works a Lot went outlet mall shopping on Saturday, so that may have been her favorite part of the trip. I don't know. We got a lot of rain and stuff over the weekend, so we'll walk around and see. This is another yard I've got to do, which I don't know. It's another small yard on a small lot, but I got to get it cleaned up and get ready for them to put the driveway in. I had fun doing the skid steer rodeo too. I took third place, which is pretty exciting for my first one of those ever. Next year I've kind of got it figured out. I thought it was more of a best time with no penalties, so I think I was erring more on the cautious side of things than just going in there at it. But now it's just the best time overall. I think each tennis ball you knock off is just a couple second penalty. So now that I know that, I'm definitely gonna go back next year and try to take first in that. So that was a good time right there. But yeah, really enjoyed it. But now it's back to the real world. Well, this isn't really helping my day. It already rained a lot over the weekend and there was water standing everywhere, and we just started doing this about 30 minutes ago. So we're going to turn today into a maintenance day. I'm going to do my 500-hour service on the excavator, which consists of engine oil, filter, air filter, change the fuel filter, put a new hydraulic filter in it, and then we'll change the gear oil and the planetaries and everything, or the drives on the tracks. Well, here we are in the pickup. I'm actually, if you guys can see, I got the excavator on my trailer. I got a job to go do to help a, I guess it'd be a heavier, bigger excavating company here in Joplin. He's actually about an hour and a half away in Springfield, Missouri. Gonna do all the site work and excavating and stuff for a new come and go. Yeah, he asked me to come up there and dig about 85 feet of ditch to hook one storm drain box to a new one that they're getting ready to set. But I guess it's in a parking lot or across the street, somewhere where he can't get that bigger machine at. So he asked me about bringing mine up there. So I've got it loaded on my little 20-foot trailer that you can just a tow behind, or it's rated for 14,000 pounds. It's kind of my lighter duty, or my original trailer when I had my old skid steer and stuff when I first started. Yeah, so I got it hooked behind my pickup. I got that an hour and 15-minute drive. And we can't start on this until 4 or 4:30, I believe. So it's 3 o'clock right now. I don't know what the deal. Like I said, when we get up there, I'll get the camera out and kind of do some filming there and see. Can't remember. He didn't really specify why we came, but it's on some sort of right of way. It's something, I guess, that they got to have open during the day. We got to dig across it this evening, put the pipe in, get it backfilled, and put the rock, the clean rock, and everything in, so they can use it again tomorrow. So I have no idea how long I'm going to be up here. It could be 2 hours, it could be 12 hours. It's just kind of hard to say until we know. I'm always nervous whenever I put equipment on this trailer anymore and pull it behind my truck. Jimmy's probably going to give me a hard time because I drive a Duramax, so that's probably what he's going to think I'm worried about, and that's not the case. I got a tire that's pretty questionable looking on my trailer. Well, it's got a bolt through it. The spare, which is not leaking or anything, I checked that earlier, and I had a spare wheel and tire. But apparently, I don't know if one of my dad's guys or a friend of mine, I can't remember, somebody's used it, blew the tire up, and ruined the wheel. It was just junk, and I don't have any other spare wheels and tires or anything like that. So, and I was out of time. We're going to take our chances and see this. I had another friend of mine who'd been using this trailer for a while, and it was just sitting at his house. I picked it up late last night because I just got this phone call to come do this job yesterday around lunch. So there wasn't a lot of planning and stuff like that, which I always hate when those happen. But also, just having a 3/4 ton truck, I hate pulling that big deck over trailer that I got behind the dump truck, because that thing probably weighs, I don't know, 6,000 to 7,000 pounds on its own empty, and then this excavator weighs a little over 12. So that's a lot of weight for the old Duramax. Again, like I said, Jimmy's probably going to give me a hard time about that. But I typically do work in town. This is about the furthest I've ever gone to do anything, so I mean, I'm not trying to brag about that. I am fortunate that I've got work right there in town. I don't mind going and doing this. It's a good friend of mine that's got this, and it's extremely muddy right now in Joplin. We've had a lot of rain over the weekend while we were at Bunyan, so I'm happy to have the work. It's just, I'll feel better once I get there, and then I'll be nervous the whole way home and until I get back. And then as soon as I get back, I'm gonna buy another wheel and tire and just throw on this trailer for someone I do use it. I'll have it, but I brought all my tools and everything I need in case I had to change a tire. Jump off here for now. So it's going to be a surprise for all of us, which is always fun. Yeah, here's where we got to dig across. I'm going to take the sidewalk out. A 2-inch gas main, 12-inch water main, with a 300 pair phone cable, and then we got to dig right beside this light pole to get to the back side of that box and start and dig around that pedestal. Well, I'm sure you guys probably can't even see me because it's dark now, but yeah, we didn't make it very far. We got a couple pieces of the concrete sidewalk and everything out, got the phone line exposed, and found the gas line, which ended up being a 2-inch plastic main instead of steel like they were thinking it was going to be. But the big problem was it's also needs to be lowered, I guess. We still have to go down, I think it was 18, 19 inches below where the gas line's at. So now we had to call the superintendent when he had to get a hold of somebody at the city. They'll have to come look at it in the morning. So it may be, it's hard to say, a few days or a week or a month or whatever before the city up here, the gas company comes up here and lowers that thing down. So yeah, I dug all of maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour by the time I got all the concrete and everything out and got that stuff out of the way and somewhat cleaned up and the gas line exposed, which I guess is okay. I don't have to work all night at least. But yeah, I drove up here for an hour and a half and then dig for an hour or so and ate some dinner, and now we're heading back home.